So basically what I sat down out to do today was test some new gear like the bear bag, create some new gear hangers at the camp, extend my tripod stool up a little bit higher, something I've never done. Made me a wind blocker here and a mallet. Took a great look at nature, found some natural fire tinder as well. Some beautiful little spots, unique plants and stuff like that. This is kind of just kind of a nice little adventure to go along, and tried out some new concepts and ideals. So stay tuned, and you'll see a couple of those. I'm gonna walk you around here and show you a sawhorse that was not my ideal, but works really well. A couple different ways you can do this. You can lower it down and cut, going from a east to west version, and do it that way. I just did it so that my ridgepole was going east to west. So all I did was tie it around a tree, basically, frap it a couple times, no big deal. Just so that it holds up. You can do clove hitches if that's the way you want to, rig that up. That's fine. This holds out pretty good. Sturdy trees. And we're going to sit down and make us a fire reflector. As you can see, there's trash already to be picked up. So, but the wind comes down from the north, and as it does, it makes lighting a fire or anything like that pretty hard to do a lot of times. So we'll put up a little small fire reflector, and there's plenty of wood. This is definitely a majority of a maple grove. I don't know why so many maples are here, but it's just littered with maples. A lot of small dead standing as well. So, like I said before, lots and lots of project wood. So I'm going to put you on tripod so you guys can see this in action. This is something that I can do pretty much anywhere, including the trail if I need to. I don't think I will, but hey, it's one more thing to learn, right? I always prefer my cut resistant gloves, even when pulling the knives, axes, any of it. So, get our measuring stick up here. Key to using a silky and keeping it going is let the silky do the work. It'll cut. You don't need to apply any pressure to it. Move it back and forward. That's on the pull string. Makes it really easy to make your markings as well. There we go, guys. That's simple. You guys have a silky. Raging River, I think is the name of the company. Makes these specifically for the silky. They're moly compatible. You know, with the buckles, so get one. Thanks, John, for the idea, by the way. It's a great concept. Take you around camp real quick. This will probably get tore down or rated like the last one, but hey, it's always good practice, right? So y'all pretty well know what that is. And that's the sawhorse, sawbuck, improvised, of course. Thank you, John. Collar stool. Notes for when I'm sitting out here enjoying myself. Table without the straps. The Osprey dry sack food bag seems to be doing pretty good in there. It's about 5 pounds. Bunch of the little aluminum tins filled with bannock mix and bread mix. I will say the reflective line here does stretch some, and I forget who I bought this from, but that is a tangled mess back here because of the way that they originally did it, so I have to sort through that to get it all untangled. But the line is pretty reflective, as you can see. And of course I do my gear hangers. I'm going to set them up like that, just notch them out, 7 notch. No big deal, a little bit of paracord, hold everything that you need to hold. So we'll continue to come back here once in a while and get this settled, and probably camp back here too. It's semi-remote, but not too bad for a start for a day. Had to get through and do something other than just DAT all the time. So I've figured out how to get it down to my pack weight down to 21 pounds for a base weight, but I'd have to really go skimpy on the clothes in order to do that. So I really don't want to skimp on the clothes since I'm going in February. If I decide to go later, then I can skip on the clothes. Not a big deal. But as it is, it would be a big deal. Just thought you guys would kind of like a canopy view. A lot of dead standing, smaller ones. Smaller maples and stuff that didn't fare well. There's no washout basin for the river. But during the summer it's pretty dry. So you guys got questions on the AT, about the AT, anything like that, as far as gear updates go, those are coming. I just getting a pack in today that is not the Osprey I was aiming for. I went with something maybe a little bit cheaper, so we'll see if that works. and it'd be a good solid hike to test them out. Won't take the Matilda backpack, although I got talking to another YouTuber, you know who you are, and the compression sack from the military sleep system does a really great job at compacting it down. Then the sleep carrier, which goes on the bottom of your pack, does an excellent job as well. Works really great with the Matilda. But again, that's a 35-liter pack. By the time